Hi Sagittarius, this is Char with Ariana Stock with your forecast for November 2025. There's been a lot of disturbances as I record this video. There are people who are just repairing furniture in the neighborhood. Then someone is stitching. So the sewing machine is making a lot of racket. But here I am trying to record the video once again. So these are challenges that November is going to bring into your life. Maybe you need to focus that much harder with respect to work. For November, I do have decks lined up. I will use the Ideal Tarot, Love Oracle amongst other decks for your reading. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. The overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the High Priestess. This card means that you need to follow your inner voice, your intuition. You're also someone who will be on your feet. Maybe others are going to seek your assistance. Sometimes we do the needful, but people are thankless or they fail to express gratitude. Even your boss could overwork you this month. You do have to brace yourself for a lot of activity. Yet communication is going to bring in gains. I think you need to be calm and composed. You also need to be honest in an extremely gentle way because speaking out of turn could also result in spoiling or damaging your relationships. The final days of October stepping into November, I do have the Empress card. In those final days, Sagittarians, you were someone who was very alluring and bewitching. Your feminine side was also on display. You were nurturing those around you. You were quite social as well. Maybe your friendships had also deepened at this time. Even the opposite sex was making a beeline for you. I think cooperation was also the key with respect to work. Sometimes, we get offers for something we've never attempted, and this is exactly what was happening in your life in those final days. You also needed to consult a financial expert with respect to issues or financial matters. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges. I do have the Queen of Wands. Now, with the feminine energy coming into display with the Queen of Wands also, maybe you're also dealing with females. The Queen of Wands is a magnetic personality, quite like the Empress. You're also someone who is going to have your fair share of admirers. But you will also feel let down, maybe because this is in the challenge position, so you need to be extra careful of that. Tap into your contacts, seek divine intervention, and then carry on. Maybe you also need to review work because there are going to be errors. Influences for this month, I do have the Knight of Cups. Now, he is a person who is full of emotions. Maybe there's someone who's stolen your heart. This person could want to reconnect with you, keeping his ego aside because he wants a future with you for sure. Other than that, I think Sagittarians, you should keep your emotions in check because you're going to assume too much. Avoid meddlesome behavior. Some people could ask you to keep your nose out of their affairs. You may be overworked, you do have a lot on your plate, and to make matters worse, I think colleagues or co-workers could always be complaining instead of going about the task. Maybe you also need to show urgency when it comes to networking. Seek client feedback with respect to the tasks that you are doing. On the social media also, trial and error will work to your advantage. Maybe while dealing with clients also you need to be very clear because they could try to take undue advantage of you. With the High Priestess also, I think everybody expects a piece of you, but then they're not going to reward you or pay you handsomely. The first 10 days of November, I do have the Sun card. Now, the Sun's energy makes us very energetic. You want to rush headlong. You're also someone who could find yourself blowing hot and cold because the Sun's energy can also make you react to situations or overreact to situations. Oftentimes, in these first 10 days, you may feel that you're sacrificing yourself. Maybe your loved ones also want to switch responsibilities. They think that you're saddling Then with work, even if it's preposterous, I think you should do the needful. You're also someone who is going to think of your long-term future. Maybe there are going to be unforeseen delays also that you need to handle. Feedback for your work can also be expected. I think you need to follow the rules because your boss could imply that you're breaking them. While dealing with clients also, you want your payment to come in, but then there could be unnecessary arguments with them. I think you should resolve such issues because you could end up losing out in the long run. Later you may feel it was much ado about nothing. That is why I think maintain your composure and resolve disagreements which are there with clients also, even if they've not paid you up. I think you're also someone who could tap higher authorities, perhaps write complaint letters against people who are bothering you. With this card also, there could also be the need to focus on your home, also your children. Maybe some of you want to start a family of your own. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th November, is the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about cooperation. You also need to work on enhancing your skills because there's a long way off from the 3 to the 10. It takes time to reach to the 10 of Pentacles. Likewise, this lady, she's busy with her creative work and you're being asked to focus on working on your skills. Offers can also slip out of your finger because of lack of experience. So that means that you're being asked to pay attention to your skills. Again, with the 3, you're also being asked to cooperate and collaborate with others. There are going to be minor gains, but then hard work is also ahead. Maybe you find yourself being blamed. Due to you is also paid up. You could get an opportunity to clear some debts. If you are in the leadership position, you are going to be singled out for being an encouraging boss. The achievement of your juniors is also going to add a feather to your cap. You're also going to shield those whom you care about, whether they are workers. If they've made a mistake, I think you will cover up. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th November, for Sagittarians is the Queen of Swords. You're someone who is going to think on your feet and you're going to make considerable inroads. I think you need to be careful with two queens coming up in your reading. There could be betrayal. You may feel let down. You need to have a very businesslike and professional approach if you want to move forward, and that is exactly what you will do. Even if you're nervous and edgy, you're not going to give anything away. Rescheduling is also on the cards. Maybe clients could readjust timing of their appointment. Payment is also going to come in through clients, and this is going to gladden your heart. Other than that, office events could also be lined up and they will also go as per plan. I do have the card as above, so below, from the Divine Messages Oracle. So keep in mind that mirroring is taking place in your life. Your birth chart or the astrological birth chart is also something that you need to look into because the planets above are having a bearing on your situation here on earth. Nothing in life happens without divine will, but we also have free will to act upon it. If you're feeling something inwardly, it is also going to reflect on your outward behavior and vice versa. So keep that in mind, Sagittarians. You do have healing, which is also essential if you want to remove the blockages that are there in life. The 7 chakras need to be aligned and you need to meditate or do some soul work this month. Your focus is also going to be on spiritual cleansing as you want positive energy in your surroundings. I do have Lenormand's mice also coming up in your reading, which means that some kind of stress, anxiety with respect to financial matters or with respect to the situation, which is there, stress due to someone not paying up. You feel that money is draining out or money is flowing out this month. Pay attention to energy alignment. It says here names, maybe there are certain names which are coming to your mind. These are people you can tap into. Perhaps you're remembering someone also. With respect to your love life, I do have the card searching your eyes for answers. I think Sagittarians, there could be some kind of confusion. You do want answers from your person. You know, the eyes are a window to our soul, and likewise, you're going to seek these answers from that special someone, or it could be vice versa. This person does have a corner for you. Like I said, he could be the Knight of Cups. He wants to offer long lasting friendship to you, but you also have your reasons. Maybe this person and you belong to dissimilar backgrounds. There could also be an age difference here. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Even if you have a corner for this person, you're not going to be explicit. Perhaps some of you are already romancing. You want to start a family with the Sun card, but you're also stressed out with respect to how your family is going to react. Be more romantic. Try not to snub your person. You should be more authentic. You should be real to your own feelings as well as to what your soul desires. Desperation has also come up. So someone is going to be quite desperate, holding on to the relationship, or it could even be you, Sagittarians. Maybe you care too much about the person and you want answers from the heavens above. Be careful also, because you know there are going to be married members of the opposite sex who are also going to fancy you this month. They could go weak in the knees because you're very attractive with that Queen of Wands in your reading. I think your spouse is also someone who is going to support you when it comes to work. If you're making your way for an interview or you're writing official mails, this person definitely is going to help you out. And you're also going to do the same. Maybe he will also fill you in with respect to whatever is going on in his extended family, share gossip, which could also be an eye-opener of sorts for you, Sagittarius. You need to seek divine intervention for sure this month, Sagittarians, whether it's your personal life or with respect to your professional life. I hope, Sagittarians, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.